All right, hello
Hello.
everybody, and welcome to another League of Legends stream. Today we are back with CLOL Week 3. I'm Colby, this is Min.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. It's my first debut, actually, officially, for casting for the College League of Legends.
Heck yeah, just casting in general, right?
Yeah,
Other than the little cameo you made 2 weeks
two
ago
2 weeks ago,
when
but
everything exploded,
yeah,
but we're not going to talk about that
we're
week.
not talking about that at all.
Um, But yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well today. Today we do have DSU versus Ohio State University. Pretty big name. I was kind of shocked when I saw it this week that we're playing against them. So should be an interesting game.
Yeah, it's a very huge team. Also, like
hmm
they're one of the best teams in the conference. Like as like University of Illinois, Chicago.
I think they are ranked 15 off the top of my head
Yeah,
in like a conference.
yeah,
So it is a very highly known name, especially with like other college sports and everything. So it'd be
yeah.
really interesting. The ranks are impressive to say the
Very
least.
impressive.
They have two grandmasters, a masters, and then two diamond ones.
Yeah.
But ranks don't mean anything in
No.
competitive play like this. So yeah,
If both teams show their confidence that on their lane, things can change. Things can change.
definitely. So actually, it looks like everybody's in the lobby. So I think they're just waiting for us to get to go ahead. If
Yeah.
we could do that real quick, and we should hopefully be getting into the lobby here shortly. Yeah. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I just had some Chinese food
Heck yeah.
from one of the teammates, Halsey,
Yeah.
or AK High Weeb Alert.
Yeah, hi Weeb Alert, cause because Lunar New Year was what?
February 1st.
Yeah,
But
wasn't
like,
that Tuesday?
yeah, I think so. I can't remember, but I had to skip like the Lunar New Year's because it's on a weekday, also a school night, so I can't really do anything, especially. But later on, like yesterday and then today, we had some Chinese food.
Nice,
together.
nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I've lost all train of thought.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at these intros, especially long ones. I'm assuming they're getting a spectator on as well. So, yeah. If you've joined us for our last couple weeks, some very good showings by our players. This roster, there are some faces some names that you do recognize from last semester, including Crimson Samurai, Dragonson Hunter, and Bruja, all returning. But we do have two new guys coming to the varsity roster, like Pop Pops and High Weeb Alert. They've done amazing. They've like improved a lot with the team and just everything. It's been really fun to just watch how they've grown. And with a really good showing last week against Fort Hayes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been really, really fun to work with those guys and everything.
Especially for like High Weeb Alert because he's been the B team. He's grinding his way throughout practices
Yeah,
and stuff,
definitely.
and then he made it to varsity.
Heck
And it's
yeah.
really hard work, and it's very inspirational for other teammates too. In especially esports, like you can just improve on and then challenge yourself, and then you can make it.
Definitely. He's also been learning quite a bit in the jungle just from everybody around him. Those guys are amazing teachers. They know the game very well, as you guys have probably seen in our previous streams and even last semester. And they even I learned a few things from them, and it's an overall just a really great team here. What's the hold up here? All right, cool. I just didn't know if we were waiting. Oh, and it looks like there we are. We ran out of things to say. Yeah, you can switch over now. Thank you. All right, and here we are.
Here we go.
And it looks like Viego is going to be the first ban here. On the side of DSU here.
Is Viego pretty strong for this season? Or in this
Yes.
patch?
He's actually been pretty strong for a while now because if you give him a lead early, he's kind of like Master Yi, where if you give him a lead early, he can just scale off of that super hard, and he does quite a bit of damage late game here. And then it looks like on the side of Ohio State here, they banned Vagar.
Vagar. We know about Vagar this
And
season.
say Dragonson Hunter really likes to play that bot lane, so I'm not fully surprised that they banned it here.
You think they'll ban Karma?
They and there's the Zeri ban. I was
Zeri.
just about to say if they don't ban the Zeri here, this is gonna be a first big Zeri. But so Vagar, Janna, Zeri, all really good picks. Bans on the side of OSU, definitely trying to target our bot lane here.
Mhm.
And then Viego, Trundle, and Galio. Trundle makes sense as High Weebler only really plays a lot of tank junglers, so that makes a lot of sense of why that is. And it looks like they're going to first pick Jinx here, which is also another very good pick. She's super strong right now.
Especially for this season, too.
Yeah, especially for the season. Her Rockets just can output a lot of damage, especially in those big fights here.
Do you think, did they, nerf, this whole tempo this season? Or this patch? I can't remember.
I think a couple patches ago they lowered the amount a bit, but it's still really useful on her.
Yeah.
Just the extra attack speed, and then with her passive, Get Excited. Which gives her 175% decaying movement speed and 25% increased attack speed, if I remember correctly.
For our first pick for Ohio State, they got Aphelios.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know about Aphelios, but I'm not sure if he's good at this season, but I'm pretty sure it's a good choice for a good matchup for Jinx.
In solo duo, he's been pretty worthless, but in a competitive team comp, he's actually been really popular in pro play recently. So seeing Aphelios isn't overly too surprising, because his output damage is pretty high as well, and then when you get the peel that he needs on the team, he's able to output that damage. So it looks like we got Hecarim for jungler on the side of Ohio State here, and then for the side of DSU we have Amumu and then Victor.
Oh, my boy Crimson Samurai with the top NA Victor.
So this mid pick kind of surprised me. I'm not surprised that they went with jungler. I'm kind of surprised that they went with mid so fast. It looks like I would have honestly just went with support here, as they're most likely just gonna ban out 2 more supports. Put Bruja on somebody that he's not fully confident on. And because, as you see a Thresh ban, they're really just targeting the DSU's bot lane here. So Victor is an interesting choice of why they picked it so fast. But Ohio State did pick Stylus, which granted he will have 3 really good ultis with the Jinx, Amumu, and Victor.
Yeah.
But if DSU works around this, they can really kind of limit for these last 2. And there's the Karma ban.
I knew it.
I was thinking Karma would be really good, so I'm not surprised that they ban it. Corki, obviously, a really good ban, as he is so super strong right now. Does a lot of damage with the Muramana, Ravenous Hydra, Luden's Tempest. I always want to call it the old one.
Yeah. Lulu.
Lulu, a really good support for Aphelios. Provides a lot of survivability here
also
in that
damage
lane.
Too for
Damage,
passive,
especially early game damage too.
It's insane. We'll see about checking.
And let's see what the last 2. Nami
ADC.
No,
I'm kidding.
That's just some troll that I play. We don't want to talk about it. So Nami support, not ADC. You really got me on that. Very strong support. Super strong with Jinx with Nami's E that gives anybody she puts it on 3 enhanced autos. And it looks like this is going to be Silas top, as they are hovering the Yone here.
Yone. Or Yone top. I don't know.
It could be.
To be honest.
Silas, it could actually be Yone top, because I think Silas doesn't work very well into Ornn. But it looks like it is Silas top, as they are now hovering LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. Okay.
That's going to be deadly on rotates. If they let that Silas rotate, that LeBlanc rotate, she's going to make some good plays. So yeah,
honestly, Victor versus LeBlanc matchup. This is pretty good. I'm gonna see it for this game.
Early game, it'll definitely be in Victor's favor here, as he just has more output damage early on.
Yeah.
Say a bad word, I dare you. No, we are actually not allowed to. Sorry. But yeah, as we were saying here, so Victor should be able to win at least laning early, but It really depends on how Crimson Samurai is going to be looking at rotating here and
Yeah.
roaming early on, as he can easily get out roamed by this LeBlanc once she gets a few levels. And if he doesn't try to snowball early, it's going to turn out to be just this LeBlanc out roaming him every way possible. This top lane is definitely, if I remember correctly, all you really have to do on Ornn is pick up Bramble Vest, which will basically reduce his Silas healing, and just really just pick up a Bramble Vest and then instantly go into some magic resist. It will help a lot with into that Silas, but that'll be a really interesting matchup to see. Top lane here, Mumu Hecarim will probably have more.
A lot of movement speed, like with
definitely,
Ghost, for sure.
He'll probably have more pressure early.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's like how we relate, like main. We're seeing
definitely
his
on
main
Mumu.
a Mumu, so he's either bringing out the anger inside.
Definitely. So that'll be really interesting. I could see High Weeb Alert making some team changing ultis here.
Yeah.
But Hecarim will probably be on the map a whole lot earlier and a whole lot
for sure.
faster for the side of Ohio State here.
Maybe like getting faster camps in general.
Definitely, because Hecarim's clear is actually pretty good.
It's insane.
Yeah. Especially I think they've buffed it recently too.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. So only Chemtank did, which actually really helps him a lot because that gives him even more movement speed.
Yeah.
So this bot lane here, we got Jinx Nami versus Aphelios Lulu. As I kind of mentioned, Lulu, I permaban her, honestly, because she just adds so much survivability. She has a lot of early game poke. And whenever I am going against a Lulu, I always like put out the call of like we have to focus the Lulu in this bot lane.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a Soraka, like
it's a Soraka thing too. Like its survivability is pretty good, but like
because like if you try to focus the ADC and you can't burst them down, you're just gonna lose because Soraka keeps them full and you just end up losing the fight there. But Jinx Nami is going to be a lot of pressure here early. Nami is also another support that can poke really early, be really aggressive early, and in my opinion, I believe that Jinx has the better early game damage with her rockets.
Exactly true.
They do have to watch out because the famous saying is, if Aphelios has white and red gun, don't fight because that's his best combo. So we will have to watch out for that here in the bot lane. Looks like I talked long enough to only have 20 seconds left. I wasn't even paying attention.
Let's take a breather.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna take another drink. Do we by chance have recordings going?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Cool. Just making sure. Well, not recording, replay, I should say.
Dude, look at your bottle, dude.
I know. We've been there we go. We've been laughing about this entire time.
Yo.
All right. Looks like we're getting in. Let's look at these lovely skins here.
Ooh, Lunar Beast Aphelios. Woo! That's like
and Winter Wonderland and Lulu, if I can get out of the way. Nope, Cher's in the way. All right, we're in game here. Yeah. Awesome. We're a little high up more than normal. Ooh, and we're actually kind of in the way. Could you by chance move me over a little bit? Just so I'm not in the way. Thank you. Yep. We'll get that fixed here in a second. But anyways, so it looks like DSU is deciding to make a top side invade here. They're going to be running into the Silas here as the side of OSU is making a 5-point. They are going to spot out the Silas here. And it looks like nothing's going to come out of it.
Yeah.
As Victor's kind of recalling outside of the bush, so they know they're all just recalling here. It should be one of the caster ones. I think you're on the right one. The scene we're on now, it should just be the casters.
If Solid wasn't there at that time, so they probably add some vision into it early game.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
Might as well ward like enemies red buff in general.
Yeah, if Silas wasn't there, they could have definitely gone into that red buff, get an early ward up on there. and given a lot of vision, but actually we do see 2 wards as one's going to be spotted by that sweeper, but we do see that Ohio State did put up 2 wards on the side of DSU's red side here, as they did see all of them there, so it allowed them to get some nice early wards here. An interesting control ward, I believe, by the Moo here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You gonna tell me why? Because I don't know.
I'm assuming that's just in case Heckram decides to maybe like invade early, but still, I would have probably done it probably in the pixel bushes or of jungle or the it's kind of hard to describe the bush, the one river bush, a little bit south of that red side, the north jungle. That didn't make sense. It's hard when I don't have the mouse to control. Wait. No, I don't. Okay. So it looks like we have a very early skirmish here between the Silas and the Orange. Silas already popping Ignite onto the Orange and is able to pick up that first blood pretty fast there.
First blood as well.
So as we do see here, LeBlanc going in for some early damage as well. As we do see here, Silas doesn't have flash. He decided to go for the Ignite teleport here. And already forcing the Orange to flash from that last encounter and teleport back in, so he doesn't lose a lot of farm.
To be honest, it's gonna be a really tough matchup for this bot lane too.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
They're both like really good for like early game in general. So like, it'd be like a heck of poking.
Oh,
especially like Jinx, like she got like longsword, like deals like pretty good damage.
Yeah, she. I'm assuming she decided to go. Actually, they both went longsword 3 health pot start.
Yeah, it's gonna be a poking game for sure.
Yeah, they're both expecting to get poked out quite a bit, so they're both decided to go with the longsword 3 health pot start, which just gives you a whole lot more survivability. I should say. I can't remember the word. Yes, survivability, as I'm gonna call it. Silas is still going really aggressive onto this Ornn here. And we see Heckram taking out top scuttle, but Amumu's taking out bottom scuttle. And it looks like they're going to meet at Tribush here. As they
get some damage.
They were blowing up the Nami here, and Ophelia's flashing forward to get it. Mumu flashing forward to hit point blank Q onto the Lulu.
Jinx.
Oh, and Heal coming down. Jinx flashed forward, and she was able to get it. And it looks like she's running at the Lulu here, but we have a Silas Ornn fight as well. Lulu actually flashing forward as well. Jinx being really low. Heckram's still going under tower, able to get it, but Mumu should be able to get the onto Heckram here. Actually, he smites, but here comes Nami. Missing bubble and getting a nice ebb and flow, and the Q from Mumu is able to come down. LeBlanc walking forward onto this Victor, actually getting quite a bit of damage off.
Honestly, this is pretty good damage for Victor and LeBlanc.
Yeah, definitely early game. Especially, I guess they both did start corrupting pots. Yeah. Which is really interesting, and it looks like Amumu is on this ward, so they will see him backing here. But it's really interesting with corrupting pots because they, obviously they're 3 health pots that give quite a bit of healing for both health and mana. Yeah. But they also give a mini burn effect when you have them active.
Oh, really? I did not know.
Yeah, so when you have like a corrupting pot active, it gives like I think it's only like a 30 damage burn, but it's like a really mini burn. So yeah, Nami is sitting in bush, gonna get spot out by this sweeper. She eats herself to get some damage off, and it looks like Heckram is hovering this bot river. I'm gonna move on his blue side. Looks like Heckram's actually looking to go in mid here. Victor wasn't far enough ahead, so he was able to walk away.
At least Victor put some damage onto it.
He might have been spotted by that control ward. The control ward I questioned, actually.
True, yeah.
Oh, there's a lot happening. Amumu, actually the Ignite from the Silas being able to take out the Ornn yet again. And as I was mentioning, we do have that early Bramble to try to stop his healing, and then now I would expect a lot of MR built from this Ornn. Actually, Heckram able to get around here, forcing the Victor to flash, but doesn't have a really great way to escape there after that flash, so he will be going down here.
To be honest, it's just like gonna have to lose those fights in general.
All right.
Oh, Dragon's up for sure.
Dragon is up, and it looks like Lulu was spotted on that control ward. I'm
not sure they'll take a
don't
Dragon today, like this time.
don't know why she went that far forward. They probably won't be calling for Dragon as they don't have bot lane pressure, and neither bot or mid are there.
Yeah.
And Mumu could be hovering, so as we see, they're not taking Dragon here. Ornn forcing to be playing a little bit safe here. Looks like Silas is freezing this lane pretty hard.
Especially for the CS, for the top as well. It's not looking great.
It's not. Granted, you kind of expect that from a tank into a more assassin bruiser matchup, but Silas just really abusing this Ornn by making sure he can't walk up to this wave. And it looks like Hecarim Lulu are going to be going onto this Dragon now, as we see LeBlanc and Aphelios rotating over.
Especially Amumu. I'm not sure like Amumu will take or steal Dragon. I'm pretty sure it'll.
Yeah, no, they're most likely going to give, as Silas did steal Ornn ulti and used it against him to take him out again there. And Silas is really trying to snowball his lead up top here.
Especially, like, it's... What time is it right now? Oh, it's 7:20 minutes.
Yeah,
it's pretty high for like a CS. If the Silas make it before, like make it to like 100 CS in like 15 minutes, this is gonna be a really tough game.
Should be at like 130ish at 15.
My bad.
If he was a true pro, he should be at 150 because that's 10 CS per minute. But that still impresses me. I was watching LEC before this, and just looking at their farm in the time, really, it's amazing what they can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we see LeBlanc doing a little invade here, getting a ward onto the blue.
I don't know what about Victor's doing, but like, probably trying to find some put some wards in the river. Just in case.
It looks like he's trying to get some deeper wards to see the Hecarim coming. So I see have this Silas. Can we see how much gold is in the Silas's pocket? He is sitting on 1,700. Okay, because I'm like, because he hasn't backed in a while, because he's still sitting on the dark seal and the corrupting potion without any charges.
150 gold bounty as well.
450 actually. Yeah.
450 gold.
So see Aphelios getting some nice little poke damage under the tower here. Lulu's actually mid. Looks like she's rotating up towards this Herald here. Kind of leaving Aphelios left for dry. So if Nami Jinx can actually do something here, as we do have Hecarim ulti, that's the one I was looking for. But he is just going to get bursted down here. And there's Aphelios getting tower dived on the bot side.
Now when I get some plating for the bot lane, and then for as well
and
top lane.
I'm assuming we're going to see the Herald drop here shortly. They're definitely not trying to use it on this tower, as they want to make sure it's healthy. And never mind, they used it. They waited until it was low enough though, so the one charge will kill it, as we'll probably see first tower going away now.
And then Victor there it is. Lost to a fight with LeBlanc.
And let's see.
Well,
using the Amumu ulti to actually get quite a bit of damage. And as we are seeing, this Ornn's still level 5 actually.
Yeah.
And he's still sitting at 16 farm. Silas is able to
legit caught him off from his CS in general.
He's just not allowing this Ornn at all to walk up.
And it won't be great for late game in general.
Yeah, definitely.
For Ornn's tank.
Amumu does have ulti here, which he just used it.
Damage in.
And I would really love to see that bounty on Jinx, but it still works to get it onto the Mumu.
Yeah.
Just get that gold off of the Silas here and onto the side of DSU. It'll really help them here in this battle. Just get some more damage on them.
Honestly, this is for bot lanes looking pretty evenly. For bot tower plating as well. This is looking pretty even.
Yeah, definitely. DSU has a little bit of an advantage here in the bot lane because Lulu has left this Aphelios just kind of out to dry by himself down here for quite a bit. And it looks like Victor is going to walk into a death bush here.
Yep. But I'm pretty sure Navi's coming down to help, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like. We'll get to it. Actually, he was able to dodge the Aphelios ulti, and Aphelios tower diving for some reason. It looks like we have a support battle going on. But Hecarim's coming down.
Coming in with the ghost.
Come on, respect the 1v1. Hecarim ulti coming down, and they're able to get that Nami under tower here, as there is a
And LeBlanc
LeBlanc
coming in for
behind,
Jinx.
coming in for this Jinx.
It's gonna be a tight battle. Oh, someone's
We do have
teleporting
Victor.
bot.
We have Victor teleporting down, and actually Ornn teleporting down here, who is finally 6 now. And as we see just the levels here, because we do see that Jinx is actually tied for the highest level right now,
Yeah.
which excuse me, is interesting, as ADC is usually one of the second lowest level on teams. Mew Mew Q missing, that was nowhere close. I don't know what he was aiming for there. Actually got the entire squad rolling up on mid here. LeBlanc
LeBlanc's
jumping
going in.
over, almost getting
Yep. Hooked.
hit by that Q. I cannot speak right now. I'm sorry.
Put some vision in for sure
Yeah.
for enemy.
Catching
Where
this
they
ward
are.
here. Kind of just leaving Silas up top, both 2 control wards, just to make sure. Make sure there just isn't a ward, because 1 is enough.
Yeah.
But they are just letting the Silas just kind of
Getting their
split
tower.
push top, and if they leave him alone long enough, he will take out an inhib.
For sure.
So it looks like Ornn is backing, because somebody is going to have to worry about the split push. And it looks like Ornn did back to try to stop this and push it back
It's
out.
like Hackram's going in for the camp.
Yeah.
For DSU's camp in general. Getting ahead of in CS and Gen. Let's see. It was like Hackram's a 92 CS and Moo is like 76 CS.
Yeah.
You know, looking not too great, but like hopefully
It's getting somewhere.
It's getting
It's
somewhere.
definitely getting somewhere. All right. As you see, LeBlanc taking out both the control wards. But DSU was able to get the dragon there recently, if I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. They got Mountain.
I was talking about Silas so much I kind of forgot about it. We also don't have game sound, so it's hard to try to remember some stuff. I will fix that after this game. We had to set up some different setups, but that's besides the point. As we do see the entire squad except Aphelios walking down bot lane here, and they are all going to get seen here, so it looks like they're really trying to push out this bot lane tower here.
Especially watching for Amumu. They might get...
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely looking to death bush this Jinx here. As Hecarim ulti comes down, Nami ulti comes down, but it's just not enough peel.
Too great for the team fight in general.
Yeah, and Silas stealing Amumu ulti and Amumu ulting himself. And it looks like they are just going to leave the Silas to push this out here.
This guy's a little bit too strong for...
Definitely. Got 7 and 1 Silas here. And Ornn still only at 48 farm here, which is...
Not looking too great.
Not looking the greatest, but it'll come around.
Which is surprising. Jinx has 116 CS, and Aphelios is catching up to 116 CS about.
Yeah, they're
looking pretty even.
They're about really close. Actually, this Jinx is a little bit ahead just because she is a kill and an assist ahead. As we do see, that does result in full Grievous, which I'm assuming he's going to back and buy Grievous here. Actually, yeah. About 300 gold ahead. Yeah. 200 gold ahead. As we do see the rest of everybody else here, we got a 5.4k gold lead in the top lane on the side of Ohio State. About 1,700 in jungle. About 1,000, 1,100 in mid, and then about a 600 gold lead in support as well. So Lulu is gonna get caught out here by Jinx getting caught out from the Silas and just getting blown up from that Silas. Nami having to flash away before dying. Nami, Mumu ulti coming out, getting some nice CC onto the Victor. The Silas, but Lulu ulti coming down, saving him from that. And they're just running through these towers to get DSU here.
Oh man, what a good play for the Ohio State University.
Definitely, Jinx getting caught out there was not the play that DSU wanted here.
Yeah,
and it looks like actually it is only 15 minutes.
Well, no, never mind. They're getting bugged.
Yeah,
oh, my bad.
Not Baron yet. It's not 20 minutes. But yeah, as they're leaving the Aphelios here to push out towers. And they will be getting this Herald, probably dropping it either mid or bot here just to open up the inhibs and everything like that. We got a minute and a half until Dragon here.
Put some vision in, lose, put some damage onto the Nami. Looks like they're going to back out from this and then regroup if there's like another team fight going on.
try to steal away all this jungle while they can, just to deny even more farm from the side of DSU here. It does really suck as a jungler when you do get behind like this, because nowhere is really safe to farm, as you want to leave the lanes open for your laners, so they can get leveled up and everything. But yet it's super dangerous to walk into your jungle, as either it's all taken already as they're walking away from your base, or you're walking straight into a trap basically.
Yeah.
So it is really hard and annoying as a behind jungler to get like some farm in this game and try to get back into this game. But at that point when you're playing in Mumu, it's usually just about Q in, get a nice 4 or 5 man ulti, and then probably end up dying because of it. But hopefully getting your team a good enough edge to win the fight here. So Mumu hovering around this Victor here just to allow them to get some safe farm here. Making sure they can get some safe farm, get out, and hopefully start scaling up here. As we do see, actually, Mumu and Silas are going to meet here. Silas stealing Mumu ulti again, getting Victor in that Mumu ulti.
Put some damage,
Mumu ulti coming out. Victor ulti is getting some nice damage onto him, but W coming out from Silas just kind of denying all of that damage that he did do.
And Heckram just caught a Victor and now doing
And LeBlanc catching out the Nami here, instantly blowing her up, as Nami is very squishy.
Yep.
Especially since Nami doesn't even have her Moonstone completed yet.
Looks like
Lulu actually tanking tower here.
Yep.
Almost going down. She most likely shielded herself. And they OSU did use Herald down bot side here. And they will get that second charge off onto this.
Oh, Dragon's up for sure.
Oh, actually, Mumu's smiting the Herald to stop the charge. That was pretty impressive there. And then OSU taking another Dragon here for their second Drake here. And yeah, it looks like they're all backing up here. Philios pushing out mid. They're most likely just trying to stall out this game long enough for Baron buff here. They're trying to bleed DSU dry even more with taking all this farm, taking everything that they can, and just
slowing them down in general.
Just try to keep as much pressure on the map as possible. LeBlanc coming through and instantly Wing back. Gotta love LeBlancs.
Oh man.
It's about what they do best. Just run in, deal something, and then teleport out like right away.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? LeBlanc hasn't died in this game as well, which is very surprising. With the
She
600
hasn't.
gold bounty.
5-0 and 6 there.
Yeah.
And we do see Silas with another 650 gold bounty here. So
wow.
if DSU can get a nice pick onto him, that'd be a nice amount of kill. Nami ulti coming down, Orin ulti coming down. All focused on the Victor. I mean the Silas, but Silas stole Victor ulti here. And he's getting really low, but he was able to take out the Jinx here. And it's just a Mumu and Orin left, and he's getting quite a bit of healing. Mumu ulti coming down, taking Mumu actually getting the second shutdown onto this Silas here. And Heckram ulti coming down to take out this Orin here. So that's actually about 2,000 gold onto the Mumu just from the Silas alone.
That's insane. With
those shutdowns. But it's kind of in vain here, a little too late, as Ohio State is rushing into their base here. And Lulu taking an interesting path. Victor flashing forward, interestingly.
Jinx ulted on the...
Yeah, almost killing the Lulu here. Victor ulti not fast enough to catch up to the Lulu here. And Victor actually dying because of how far forward he went here.
It's really just ulted.
LeBlanc dashing forward onto this Nami. And actually Mumu getting a nice pick onto the Aphelios here, getting a nice shutdown onto this Jinx. Which will hopefully allow her to pick up her Hurricane here once she goes back. And can we actually see gold here real quick? Yeah, she definitely has enough for that Hurricane. And she's most likely going to be going into probably IE next. Definitely needs that damage, and they don't really have too many tank options. I guess they do have Silas Heckram, which have some mainly just Silas who has armor.
Yeah.
But she's most likely going to be going into that IE just for the raw damage. And there's the Hurricane and Pickaxe, which is into IE. Yes. I am an ADC main. I also love playing Jinx, especially recently. She's been extremely
she's
fun.
been super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually, like I don't think I think it's a bad idea to go like rapid fire cannon for like your third item or second item. I can't remember because I've been using it like last night.
Um,
Especially for the range as well when you're getting dragon.
it's nice to keep your distance from people. My biggest issue is there's a whole lot of better options.
Yeah.
Like Hurricane allows you to get multiple autos off. If you're behind, you really need Lord Dom's Regards, which is the second item Aphelios has, which allows you to go through tanks a whole lot faster. So when you have stuff like that, well, actually, Ornn ulti coming down. Mumu queuing. I thought they stole the Baron there for a second. Looks like they will be able to take out Hecarim here. Actually, no, Silas coming in and turning this fight. But we do see a trade up top lane with Victor and Aphelios, I believe that was. Yes.
Yep.
Victor and Aphelios trading each other, but it looks like that Silas, Hecarim, and LeBlanc was able to clean up the rest of the fight. And all they have left standing is a little Nami who missed bubble and has...
Oh, no.
Dang, almost got away with the blast plant, but wasn't able to. And it looks like Ohio State is just going to be walking into base here.
Base, and then get those 2 towers.
And we have Jinx up here, but it's not really a huge... Actually, getting the
Jinx
kill onto the Jinx here. Let's see. I believe Mumu does have ulti here. Able to ulti the Silas. Can they keep enough peel onto this Jinx to have her stop this? Getting some nice damage onto the Hecarim. Throwing out Rocket towards the Silas. Got Victor ulti on the Silas. Actually, that was just his stun pool. They do have to worry about Baron minions here as Silas... they were able to get him down onto the Ornn, getting some nice gold onto the Ornn, and they were actually able to save the base here to live another day.
Another few minutes.
Another 5 minutes until Baron comes back up. But Infernal Dragon is up here, so it looks like Ohio State is going to be taking that objective here, unless Victor can get a nice steal here.
He missed it.
It wasn't even low enough anyways. Nami ulti coming out. I don't even think it affected the dragon. Victor ulti coming out.
No.
They're using everything. But with Echo Smite, there's no way they're going to steal that.
Yeah. But what a good pick for the dragon as well.
Yeah. So that is Ohio State on Soul Point here. Actually would be Soul if DSU didn't take that mountain, right?
Yeah, true.
So definitely. But it looks like they are just going to have to huddle in their base and try to protect it, let their Nexus regain some health here, let their inhibitors respawn. As we just see the item differences here, as both Silas and LeBlanc have 15 stacks on their Magi's, which is really good because the more stacks you have on Magi's or Dark Seal, more AP you get. So it's really good for very like snowbally, mainly like assassin-y mages like Silas, LeBlanc. So that's very dangerous to see on the side of Ohio State here.
2 teams might go in for another huge team fight.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like a team fight is coming out. Aphelios actually missing ulti, but Silas using Ornn ulti, Ornn ulti coming out, Hecarim. And Silas getting Lulu ulti and just running through this team. There's Mumu ulti coming down, and it looks like Ohio State is, just focusing on the Nexus here. And that will be game 1 here. You can switch back. And that will be game 1 here for the side of Ohio State here. There's also the overlay that you can get rid of as well. Thank you. Side of Ohio State here, winning game 1. Very, very, very good showing from them. DSU did try to fight back here, try to get some sort of a lead in this fight. A little too late. So we will probably see some different bans this second game. Probably especially focusing out that Silas, maybe getting some, maybe a little bit better early game on the side of DSU.
Especially for top lane as well. Like Silas top was pretty good pick, honestly.
It was a really good pick on the side of Ohio State here. So I think we are going to go to about 2-minute break here, and we'll catch right back with you guys. Oh no, button isn't working.
Oh no.
Can you switch over, please? It should be under break. There we go. Okay, we'll see you in 2 minutes. We are back. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Looks like everybody's getting into the lobby for the second game here. Like we said, definitely a really good showing by Ohio State here. We kind of all expected this walking into it. But I will be expecting some different bans and picks here from the side of DSU, especially getting rid of that Silas there, maybe getting Pop-Pops on more of a bruisery jump that he can try to win early.
It'll like Set. Is Set pretty good this season?
I don't think he plays Set. I'm looking at more of like maybe Kled. He's been playing a lot of Kled. Trendamere. Trendamere is kind of a death sentence though. I don't really like Trendamere. So maybe Kled or just maybe putting him on like Ornn Malphite here, getting him some early. Just making sure he has some more early game here. Maybe become a little bit more effective here and not get so bullied out of lane that fast. DSU's bot lane did look pretty good. They were able to get a little bit of a lead onto Ohio State's bot lane, but the rest of the team being so far behind, it was really hard to actually turn that into anything.
It's pulling them back in general.
Yeah, and especially since Mumu stole those Silas shutdowns a couple times.
Yeah.
And that not getting onto the Jinx, it was a little unfortunate. But yeah. Jungler will probably see the same. I would like to maybe see if they are going to pick mid first round of picks. I would probably maybe see a Corki or somebody not like the Victor. He wasn't able to do a whole lot that match, especially into the LeBlanc here. So if they are going to pick him right away, I would like to see maybe the Corki picked out, as that is a lot here. Are they about to get into Champ Select here? Went a little bit too early.
One of the guys just left or something.
Oh, okay. Looks like we have a little bit of technical.
Client clash for their
Hmm?
Client crash for
Okay, so it looks like we do have a client crash. So yeah, other than we're on a 2-minute delay, so I'd ask how everybody's doing and any questions, but we're on a 2-minute delay, so we'll be in far away from this, and I will forget what I said before you guys can say anything. It looks like we are in Champ Select, so we're good to switch over. And it looks like the first ban on Ohio State, who is now on blue side. DSU is on red side. Looks like first ban is Vagar again, and then first ban from Trundle. Looks like Ohio State is going the same pick ban. It is going same bans here.
We would have been Heckram.
Which I could see that he did make a huge impact early on. Zuri ban, I was expecting that from the side of
cutting off for bot lane.
They're really trying to hard target this the side of DSU here, and then the Silas ban like I was expecting here. They really need to really focus on that Trundle ban as well, as High Weebler does play, as I say, play a lot of tank junglers, and Trundle just shreds through tank junglers, so very important that they do get rid of that Trundle. And it looks like actually Ohio State is going to be first picking the Jinx here.
Stole it from Dragon?
Yeah, stole it from Dragonson here. And it looks like they're first picking Malzahar Pike.
Especially, Malzahar is meant for like mid lane, right?
Yeah, normally.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's where it's going here.
Especially the trading, so most likely.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, it's more strategic to pick in certain ways than just to like pick, I guess. Galio actually coming out as a result. Actually, no, the Corki.
Corki.
This is throwing me everywhere. Thresh coming out for the side of Ohio State. There's a lot happening right now. I don't know what's happening. DSU like fast picked this Malzahar Pike. I am a little scared to ask where that Malzahar is going. And we do have a Soraka, kind of the same as Lulu, as I was saying, same as Lulu. Just a lot of survivability in lane. And do they actually pick you here? And they do.
Did.
What the? No. Yo. Hopefully that's a hover. Hopefully that's a hover. Do not lock that in.
Samurai, lock it.
I will get up right now and go ask them what they are doing if they lock that in. It's counting down.
Please, you got to.
It is counting down 4.
Lock it in.
Oh no.
Lock it in. I know you're watching this stream. Lock it in.
Okay. Good.
A Moo mid. What?
They aren't. So they aren't throwing this game. Viego jungle, also another really good ban, and playing some mind games on side of some DSU here. See, they're hovering the Yumi, and they're like, oh, maybe they will go Yumi here, so forcing them to ban that out here. Let's see what the last ban here on the side of DSU is. I'm really afraid to ask if this is Malzahar bot.
I think it's
because
like,
I feel like they could do that.
I don't know.
And it kind of scares me to ask. Renekton.
Just in case, in general, things.
That's actually a really good ban,
Yeah.
as Renekton is kind of picking up in popularity, and he's super strong, especially early game. And he will be able to do a lot top lane here to stop pops from being able to do anything. Karma ban coming through.
No more Karma and Vagar synergy.
I'm kind of. Ohio State must be assuming that this Pike is going mid then, because they're banning a couple more supports.
Yeah.
Maybe, or they are trying to force. Maybe they are expecting Malzahar bot lane. And there's the Kled, as I was saying.
Kled bot.
Kled bot. No, most likely top. Excuse me. But this is what I was saying, that just get him on a bruiser, maybe get him. Jesus. Something that maybe he can try to get a lead early on will definitely help him here.
Are you okay?
I don't know. It's just Mountain Dew, man. Just getting to me. This non-disclosed
non-disclosed bottle. Are you sure it's Mountain Dew? It doesn't look like.
Very dark. Ooh, actually Jack's coming out on the side of
Maybe it's like a Jack's jungle
Ohio
too.
State. It could be, but I could see it top as Jack's Counter-Strike. Jack's Counter-Strike is actually a pretty huge counter to Kled. Yeah, and it is Jack's top. Olaf jungle here. Olaf jungle is going to be scary for this Amumu. Because Olaf is kind of the same as Trundle, as he can just shred through tanks, especially early. He has very good early game. And almost unmatched 1v1. It's Malzahar bot. It's Malzahar bot. In Pike mid.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
Okay.
a moo man.
No. They're switching. They have to be switching. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Oh man, this would be a different game.
Apparently, Dragons. Okay. And that. What?
We're gonna talk to them.
They're just playing mind games right now. That's all that's happening. So
I swear, if they keep switching until like about 1 second, bro. Oh man.
just last no, I
2 supports in 1 lane.
2 hook jams.
To be honest, this is gonna be like very triggered game. 2 pull champions.
Yeah, definitely. And a Malzahar. Blitzcrank pulling the Jinx straight into a Malzahar ulti. That's gonna be deadly. Okay. Let's try to decipher this right now. What we just saw.
Like, here's the thing. Maybe it's like a new meta. Malzahar bot.
I've actually seen it a couple times.
Like, to be honest, like
it's just annoying.
you just never seen it. Like, pretty sure you've seen it in your games. I'm pretty sure, but like I've never seen it in my games.
True. Basically all you do as Malzahar in the bot lane, either APC as we're seeing now,
Yeah.
or support, is you literally just wait till 6 and then flash ulti the ADC. Like, there's no other way about it. It's
Like-
literally just flash ulti the ADC.
Like, to be honest, like Malzahar is not really like a popular champion, but like maybe it's a new thing. Maybe Dragon Center is starting a new trend.
Malzahar is just a really easy champ to play because you just
Yeah.
kind of sit back, hit E on the wave, and you can get the entire wave here. But the rest of the team here, as I was saying, top lane here, Jax is actually a really good counter to this Kled here.
Counter-Strike, right?
Yes, Counter-Strike. It stops all of auto attacks damage going through onto the Jax. And with Kled having a huge emphasis on auto attack, especially with one of his abilities being an auto attack enhancer that gives him more attack speed for 4 auto attacks, and his last auto attack in that 4-hit combo does more damage. It is a really good answer to the Kled lock in here. So Kled will have to be a little bit more safe, play around that Counter-Strike here. As I mentioned with this Olaf Mumu, Olaf can just run through anybody early game. He has an amazing early game damage. He has amazing 1v1 potential throughout the entire game, honestly. And then we have Pyke Corki here. I was kind of surprised by the Pyke.
Yeah.
Pyke mid is very interesting to play. He doesn't have the greatest clear, so we will be seeing not that much CS on the side of this Pyke, but this Pyke running around lane crazy, like running around the map like crazy. He'll be going top quite a bit, he'll be going bot quite a bit, and then we already mentioned about this bot lane.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's the new meta for this season.
Maybe. Hopefully not.
Maybe.
I mean, the top 3 ADCs are all AP mages. I believe it is Karthus, Swain, and it's Veigar. Yes, it's Veigar. I think Veigar's first, then Karthus, then Swain the last time I checked. Which, as an ADC main, doesn't make me happy.
Yeah.
Because ADC role is getting less and less useful every single day.
Maybe like what if I'm gonna call out Malzahar to get the pentakill for this game.
I think Malzahar is going to get a pentakill.
I think so.
I'll start if I can figure out how to start a prediction on my phone, I'll start a prediction on my phone. Give me a second here. How do I start a prediction? I don't know. If there's any mods in the chat, can you please start a prediction on is Malzahar going to get the pentakill
Yo,
here?
put a poll up.
Yeah. Can we get a prediction here? Because I don't even think I can do that on mobile. I don't think you can do it on mobile, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing on private PC.
And we may have other moderators in the chat here, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So, can you also do a spectate as well, Julius? All right. So it looks like actually Ohio State is either gonna 5-point here. Oh, it actually looks like they're expecting the invade.
Yeah, expecting.
So there looks like they must have done their research here, as they are expecting this invade here, and they're looking like they are trying to death push here.
Oh, they got
Especially
ward
with
up
the
too.
Blitzcrank. They do have a ward, so they know they're here. They're gonna see that nobody's
There's
here.
no way.
Oh
There's
no.
way.
The death bush.
No.
Actually, Soraka was
First
able to get
blood for-
3 with that
for
silence
Olaf.
here. And getting 2. Actually, Malzahar was able to pick up a kill onto the Jax here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Malzahar
Whoa.
just kind of sitting in the back here, but
Is he giving the penna?
that's a minute
never mind.
ace. It's ace in the first minute. And Malzahar was the only one who got a kill on the side of DSU.
So maybe I'm right, guys. Maybe I'm right. No, clip that for a second. Clip that.
clip that.
Clip that for a second.
No. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
That was interesting.
That's an interesting play.
It's something we're gonna have to talk about here. I've never fully liked the invades. I feel like they never really gotten anything useful off of.
To be honest, Ohio State might they study about DSU. About how they play,
it
probably.
It was either they watched old VODs or they just kind of expected them to invade there since they do have the Blitzcrank and was able to set up a really good death bush that really actually we see Olaf with already an Iron Spike whip in the first 2 minutes of the match, and then there's the counter strike that Cled's going to have to worry about top side here as he is already 1/4 health here. Blitzcrank kind of walking up here, getting a nice hook onto the Soraka, but she has to flash away.
Too, yeah.
Oh, did Mumu
Yeah,
did
Mumu
flash?
flashed, yeah.
Soraka did flash away though too. That silence actually being a huge problem for DSU. Soraka actually got a three-man root there. That's how Olaf got the 3 kills there.
Yeah.
Jinx flashing
Jinx
forward
flashed
onto this
it.
Malzahar, forcing him to flash as well, and he will survive from that.
Feels like Jax is putting on pressure on lane really good. not gonna
Very
lie.
early. I would like to see this Kled try to... Ooh, and actually it looks like Olaf's going to find the Mumu here, and there's nothing a Mumu can do into an Iron Spike whip Olaf. So I would like to see the Kled just try to freeze it here. It looks like Jax will try everything he can to unfreeze that. Soraka actually getting hooked, taking a tower shot, but
Put some
they
damage on
weren't
the
able
Blitz.
to finish the kill there for the side of DSU. Kled actually getting some nice damage onto this Jax.
Also, Jax has a corrupting class, so just probably just use it.
He doesn't actually have any charges left because
Yeah.
it does show charges. But yeah, he is getting some nice regen from that.
Honestly, like, not good for Kled because it's not doing CSing that much. But
Yeah, but he is able to freeze it here, but
Yeah.
Olaf is in the area, so this is just going to be a tower dive on the side of Ohio State. There's not a lot he can do when Olaf is this far ahead. Ignite coming from the Jax for some reason. Interesting choice. They didn't really need to do that. And it looks like Ohio State is just trying to death bush again, and it looks like they gave up on it as Malzahar and Blitzcrank did pack here. I believe a Mumu did try to steal some of Olaf's jungle to try to get back into this game. He actually only has 2 camps though. That's very unfortunate. He's still level 2 to Olaf's level 4. And he only has the 2 camps here.
is the Corky emoting?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at farm. Kled getting out this control ward, but Olaf and another control ward comes down. Never mind. Olaf is in his blue side, so Kled will have to watch out here.
Yeah.
Corky's
Corky's
dancing.
emoting again.
A
Feels
little
bad,
BM
man.
from the side of Ohio State here. As Jax is jumping forward, getting counter-strike off, getting nice stun off, getting some good damage, but Kled actually bringing the damage back.
Oh.
Jax having to jump away. Kled flashing
Kled
forward.
flashes
Why'd you
for it.
Q? You should have auto-attacked. You should have known that Q wasn't enough to kill. Unfortunate.
Unless.
Nah.
Nah.
If he goes back in, Jax is just going to kill him with
Yeah.
counter-strike. He has to be safe here. Actually, Jinx getting pulled
Pulled
here.
in. Getting damage in from the Malzahar.
Getting some nice damage here onto the from the Malzahar. Corky going in onto this pike. It's not a lot he can do early on here. Olaf finding this Amumu yet again. He's only level 3.
Feels bad, man.
Mumu's having a very rough game.
Day. A really rough time.
Really rough.
Double kill from
Blitzcrank.
Olaf.
I thought he was gonna continue on that tower. I'm like, Blitzcrank just helping Olaf get the triple, but they called it off there. He was probably gonna die, so it's better. And Kled actually playing with fire here. He is super close to getting remounted, but Jax can counter strike Q straight onto this Kled. Which he is about to get remounted, so you can't really do that now.
Honestly,
And
this is a pretty good matchup for Kled because Kled just caught it with the CS in
yes,
general.
definitely. This is what I was talking about as what I was expecting. Blitzcrank flashing forward, actually not getting a hook onto anybody. Mumu trying to do something mid here, but Olaf is in the area. They need to take him out fast here. Pike actually getting the ulti down.
Ooh.
And will they be able to? No. Pike has to get out of here. Olaf, ooh. Doing a nice little juke with the ulti there. But Olaf just ulties and runs straight at the Pike here. Wasn't able to get much off of it. And no, something else. I thought maybe something else happened. But this is exactly what I was saying with this top lane here. Getting him onto a bruiser, somebody with a little bit more early game damage here. And he is, granted, he is 0-2 because of Olaf coming top, but he is faring very well CS wise and isn't like 75 CS down the entire, like 75 plus CS down the entire game. So this is very nice to see. Malzahar actually getting rooted by the Jinx traps here, having to flash away. Mumu and Pike coming down. Jinx ulti down. Jinx
nice
getting hit by the Blitzcrank, and
Olaf's coming in.
Heal coming down from the Jinx, and they were able. That actually went onto the Blitzcrank. They have to be careful for this Olaf here. And it looks like he's just gonna back away. Very nice pick from the side of DSU. Their biggest worry this game is going to be this Olaf, who looks like is about to get another double kill.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit miss of
pulling off.
communication there. Also, we never really realized DSU actually has 3 hook champions this game, with a Mumu as well, who is technically a hook champion. Pike in a very bad situation, but it looks like he will get out as he is juking everything. But Olaf just running into this jungle and just sapping more and more experience from this Mumu, who went back in for some reason, and that's a triple kill for the Olaf here. And there it is. It's a lot. It's really hard to deal with this Olaf when he's
really going on for this game. There's just a lot of going on.
Also, DSU has 3 Moby boots on their side, but we're not gonna talk about that. It is really hard to deal with this Olaf, especially since his first back in the first minute of the match he got Iron Spike whip. So it doesn't really It doesn't really help. Doesn't really help the side of DSU here. It is very unfortunate as Olaf does catch out Pike here, but it looks like he is able to get away. And the CS difference, as I was talking here, Pike is Corky is doubling Pike's CS here, but Pike is roaming around a whole lot more, trying to get this bot lane ahead, trying to do something on this map, which is very smart on the side of DSU, just trying to get roaming, as that's what
very good
Ohio
pull
State
from the Blitz.
and
Put
there's
some damage in.
Yep, and does the burn get her?
Does it burn it?
I don't think the burn will get her. No,
Yeah,
she was able to get some health pots, and it looks like Jax was able to kill Kled here in that 2v1 because Amumu does not have ulti. Blitzcrank's running at the Jinx here just to push her off. Mumu has to be careful here as Olaf is here.
Most likely a Mumu.
And it looks like they are going to tower dive and then drop the Herald here shortly. Yep, there it is. And they will get some pressure here topside. Blitzcrank Hex Tech flashing forward, getting the knock up onto the Jinx, getting the pull, and getting a kill onto the I am at a loss for words. Pike actually getting a kill onto the Jax here. Kled ulting in. Let's just throw everybody one at a time onto this Olaf. Actually, he might get this because Kled damage. 1,000 gold for the Kled there, and he's still sitting on another 1,000 gold on that Olaf. So that is very useful to the side of DSU. This game is going to be a heavy emphasis on shut down this Olaf.
Maybe.
Oh,
the ulti from the Jinx.
Dang.
What a good ulti from the Jinx.
That was a really good ulti. But this entire game is going to be a huge emphasis on trying to shut down this Olaf. As we see already, he has a Gore Drinker and Death Stance 10 minutes into this game.
Also 13-1 with the 600 gold
13-1-3 with that 600 gold bounty. And yeah, that's you don't want to see an Olaf on the enemy team with Gore Drinker Death Stance in first 10 minutes of the game, but it's very unfortunate. Mumu's still only on 27 farm here. Still actually isn't even level 6 yet. I don't even know where he's at. Oh, there he is. He's
There he
taking
is.
wolves.
Takes him.
All right. So everything kind of slowing down here.
Honestly, bot lane looking is pretty even. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Kinda.
Jinx is a little bit ahead with the
Yeah.
with everything by about 500 gold here. Jax is just really able to jump in and out onto this Kled here without taking too much damage himself. Corki actually down bot side with package here, and Olaf coming in,
Olaf's
so I
coming
would
in.
expect.
Also,
I would expect, yeah, Olaf's just gonna run onto this Mumu. Corki packaging through tower to try to get some Mumu of Malzahar flashing forward. Jinx rocket coming down, and now we're topside as Jax is tower diving. And now we're back block side as Malzahar is running towards this Jinx, but you don't win an auto tech battle because you're a Malzahar. Blitzcrank flashing forward, missing hook, getting ulti onto the Olaf. Corki is actually gonna go down to the tower here, getting another kill onto the Pyke here, as Jinx is throwing. It will be able to take this tower down. It is just a Mumu coming in with the ulti, taking out the Jinx here. It is just a fiesta this game.
this is a really intense game for racking up kills.
Definitely. This Olaf still becoming an even bigger issue every single game. Kled getting remounted here, and Blitzcrank is in the area. Counter-Strike coming off here though. Is able to get Kled unmounted again. Pyke coming up, and A is able to get the ulti and reset off, so that should be a double kill for the side.
Double kill
for
with
Pyke.
the Pyke.
With his ulti here. Definitely very nice. As they are trying to get a lot of snowball kills onto this Pyke, as he is actually the only one on the side of DSU with a mythic finish. And as we see, Corki already has his Monomoon completed and is working towards that Luden's Tempest. So his rockets will be doing quite a bit of damage here soon. As I don't know if you've tried that build yet, but it is disgusting. Olaf just running through mid here. There's not a lot. Yeah, when Olaf chunks like half your health with a single E, there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah.
Except maybe try to get the 1-for-1. Pyke getting a ward onto them here.
Getting silenced.
Getting silenced. And
looks like
forcing Olaf to ulti here, but they're able to run him down and get the Mumu as well. It looks like they're just going to tower dive for this triple kill here onto this Olaf. With Soraka having a ton of healing in her kit, it's not hard for Olaf to sustain all of that damage that he just took from tower there. And this is looking very grim, as I think
very aggressive, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, when you have an Olaf this far ahead, it is pretty easy to be aggressive because Olaf is already a very aggressive champion. And the fact Mumu, I think, trying to get an ulti off, ended up dying before he could get that ulti off. Blitzcrank Hextech flashing over the wall, and just kind of standing there.
Yep.
Malzahar getting an ulti onto the Soraka. That was a really good Soraka ulti. Soraka ulti coming out like a couple frames right before that Pyke ulti hit, so she was able to survive that. Jax is split pushing top, Corki split pushing bottom. A lot of things is happening this game. I think this is faster than last game that they're in base.
Really faster.
Pyke's getting caught out here. A lot's happening. Jax is that was an amazing Counter-Strike on the side of Ohio State. He used the Counter-Strike and then hit Blast Plant to basically stun the Pyke while in the air. Kled getting onto this Jinx should be able to get a kill onto her. That was a nice shutdown onto the Kled here. Olaf
getting exhausted.
Olaf did get exhausted, which might have saved the Blitzcrank, other than he pulled him again here.
Well, Jax is
coming in, and they're actually able to get the Olaf shutdown onto this Malzahar. That's 1,000 gold in Malzahar pocket right there. With, I believe, just the burn from Malzahar's E. So yeah, very nice turnaround here for the side of DSU, getting some more gold in their pocket, and hopefully able to do something with that, as we do see Kled now has his Gore Drinker completed. That will be Malzahar's anguish there. I always want to call them the old names. Never going Gore Drinker again. And actually, I just noticed. Look at Mumu's items. He's given up on this game. He is literally just trying to run in and ulti them.
Also with like 47 CS.
Yeah,
Legit.
He's really just given up on this game. He is just trying to become a damage bot, which doesn't help when he gets caught out like this, and
like
can't even get his
Mumu.
ulti off. Which granted, he doesn't even have ulti. Kled getting caught out here. I will talk about Gore Drinker here. Actually, this is actually a pretty decent time too, as Jax is running down Blitzcrank.
Oh.
Wasn't able to get
To
through
get out.
the Hextech portal. Trying again. Nope. Not. And I'm assuming Ohio State's just gonna run through the rest of this game. But here's my dilemma with Gore Drinker onto Kled. For the longest time, please don't point that out. For the longest time, and actually Mumu ulti coming down. Ooh, actually Soraka flashing the Pyke ulti, but Pyke's still able to get it. And Corky's just kind of poking him out. Jinx able to get that. Jax jumping onto the Malzahar here, and it's just Kled and Blitzcrank left.
Yep. Looks like they're going to go for the
Yeah, it looks like they are just going to push this tower down. So here's my dilemma with Gore Drinker and Kled. Ooh, actually Blitzcrank getting 1,000 gold onto the Jax here. Kled ulti coming out. I keep trying to speak, but a lot of things is happening. And it looks like Corky's just gonna end the game here. Actually, Blitzcrank ulti coming, Pole getting caught, and yeah, they're just gonna end. You can switch back over, please. So here's my biggest issue with Gore Drinker on Kled. It does really work, especially if you're ahead. I know Pops does like to go Eclipse normally onto the Kled here, but Gore Drinker does work. It gives you a ton of health. Especially if you can hit it on multiple people. It does give you a lot of health regen and all that. The only issue is if you're behind, it's kind of worthless, as the damage, the healing isn't worthwhile to like deal with or in 20 and 1 Olaf running at you. So very good showing inside of Ohio State. Got some things to talk about on DSU. Otherwise, it still a great performance on DSU's side. Just a few hiccups that kind of resulted in the downfall. But other than that, it was a very good showing by both teams.
This is a very fun stream.
It definitely was. That second game was definitely interesting to watch. So other than that, other than this being a really short stream, I don't really have a whole lot else to say unless you got some final words to part everybody with.
Bye, guys.
All right. Thanks for checking. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, if I remember correctly, do we have anything this weekend? No. Join us on Monday for COD's CCL. What is it? COD Collegiate League?
Yep. COD,
not
College
our
COD
CCL.
League.
Yeah, College COD League. Not our CCL, a different CCL.
Yeah.
It is very confusing when we're talking about it around here.
Yeah.
But tune in Monday at
6. Yeah, I think it's 6 or 7. But look out for like our Instagram story. For
Definitely.
Sure. Yeah.
Check out our social medias. Actually, I am going to. I can't remember it. I think it's
Trojan, Esports, or Dakota State University.
No, I'm talking about. There we go. There's our socials. That's gonna come out a little bit early for everybody else, but there's our socials. Check them out. For stream updates and everything like that. And I think that's it from here. I'm Colby. This is Min. And we'll see you guys on the next stream.
Bye, guys.
Bye. You can switch it over.
If I can